Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Jana's on Tour. Before I start this vlog, sort of just wanted to talk about things that have been happening recently. I was in two minds whether to do this vlog today. Obviously, with the tragic events in the city of Plymouth over the last few days, obviously touched everybody and deeply has deeply affected the whole city. And obviously the game that we are attending today is going ahead, with obviously a few changes with a mark of respect at the start of the game, flags at half mast, etc. For me, it's sort of hit a little bit home, really, because I unfortunately know one of the victims of what's happened. So for me, it's quite tough. It's going to be a tough moment. The silence at the start of the game, but I felt that it was right to do the vlog. The person that I know was a big football fan, and we talked about football all the time. And I think he would have, wanted people to try and enjoy the football still and all those things. So today's going to be a big day of marking our respects to what's happened to everyone that lost their lives, and it's going to be an emotional one for sure. So just wanted to sort of talk about that first. Just say that everyone at Jana's on Tour is really saddened by what's happened, and hopefully as a city we can heal, and today's game will hopefully lift a few people's spirits. So yeah, rest in peace to everybody that lost their lives, and yeah, let's hope today we can all come together as one. So obviously today is the first league game in 525 days at Home Park that the most people have been able to attend. It's going to be fantastic to see everybody back. It's looking like 10,000 plus today. Obviously, since the whole coronavirus pandemic, which has touched all of us, I recently had it a couple of weeks ago, and I know how difficult it is. Luckily, I'm okay now, but so many people, aren't here that were here, when we were able to all go to Argyle last time. So it's going to be an emotional day because of that too. I think it's going to be uplifting though at the same time to see us all back. I think the moment that the team walk out onto the pitch is going to be special. It's going to be one to remember. And it's just something that we've all been missing and wanting to be at. So today is a day that we've all been waiting for. And obviously the events that have gone on in the city recently, have sort of, made us think a bit more. But, all those things combined and should make today a memorable day for many reasons. So we played Gillingham today at home. Last week, we obviously lost 2-0 away at Rotherham on the opening day. Always going to be a tough game because they're a team relegated from the Championship. So that was just, one of those things. Then we went to Peterborough midweek, another Championship team recently promoted, and won 4-0. So that sort of shows what we can do. So hopefully today, with the crowd behind us, it's our first home game. I've always said if we make Home Park a fortress like we did in League Two under Lowe, we'll do okay. Hopefully we can start that today. So I'm going for a 2-0 Argyle win today against Gillingham. Fan of the channel, Andy, he reckons it's going to be 3-0 as well. So that would be good too. So I'm going to drive down to Home Park now. We'll see Rich and Sean a little bit later on. Going to be going with Sconey and Sam. Going to be sat in the Devonport end today. So should get some good shots. So hopefully maybe get a couple of goals as well. So it's good to be back to it in difficult circumstances. But let's enjoy the day as much as we can. Thank you guys for sticking with us and tuning in to Jana's on Tour. Hopefully you enjoy this first match day vlog back at Home Park. First time in 525 days. We'll see you at Home Park. See you shortly. Thank you. On tour and we're with Stuart, Gillingham fan. Hi Stuart, how are you? Okay?
I'm very good, thank you.
Obviously Gillingham fan. What's your sort of hopes for Gillingham this season? What do you think sort of realistic aim is in League One?
I think due to the size of the squad and the turnover in players, it's another case of mid-table security.
Yeah. We as Argyle, we've obviously had quite a few trips to Gillingham in recent years. Very long trips. Remember the last day of the season a few years ago, getting absolutely thumped. So would you say that you're at home Gillingham are sort of stronger than away, or?
I would say so. Yes. I mean, this year with the return of the crowds, we should be strong at home, as should Argyle.
Yeah, of course.
Our record here has not been that great.
No, and obviously today should be a great occasion. First sort of game back with lots of fans, at least 10,000 plus. Obviously, what happened in the city this past week is going to add a bit of emotion to it as well. It should hopefully be a good game.
I should hope so, yeah. I hope the Gillingham fans, and I'm sure they will, having heard the news, will pay their due respects.
Of course. And final thing, prediction for today?
It's a real guess. I haven't seen Argyle or Gillingham this year on TV.
Yeah.
Argyle's results are mixed. Gillingham had a solid. I really don't know.
No.
Probably
sit on the fence for a draw.
1-1. Yeah.
1-1. Well, fantastic. Thank you for being on. Okay, we're with Pete, Argyle fan. The green gives it away. Pete, what do you sort of hope for the season ahead for Argyle? Obviously, first season for a long time. We've got the fans back. Obviously, expectations might be a little bit higher than they were last season with no fans. What are you sort of thinking?
I'm thinking they've kind of got the right signings, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think we still need another striker who can score goals.
Yeah.
And my ambitions, I think, hopefully make the playoffs this year.
Make the playoffs, so it's ambitious. But I think if we can get, obviously, a strong home form, that will definitely help maybe achieve that, won't it? Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah, obviously a big game today, Gillingham. We don't tend to do well against them away from home, but at home, historically, we do quite well. So what's your sort of prediction for today? How do you see it going?
I think Argyle win today 2-0.
2-0, yeah? Obviously it's going to be a bit of an emotional occasion today after what's happened, obviously, in Plymouth over the last few days. So it should be a good occasion for fans to sort of get together, shouldn't it?
This certainly brings, I think, the community together anyway, football.
It does, yeah.
And as we know, I think there's going to be a minute silence today as well. So
yeah, there is, yeah.
So I think everybody will show their respects today for sure.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you for your thoughts, Pete. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Right, we're with the man Sconey. He's been on the channel a few times before. How's it feel to be back at a live game, man?
It's great. I mean, you look at the crowd here, it's almost like we're just back to normal.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we need for a good win today. I think, first home game, I think Argyle got something to prove, so I think it's going to be a good result, probably 3-0 or something.
You think we'll win 3-0? Comfortable?
I think so.
Yeah? Obviously, it's going to be a bit weird, obviously, what happened in the city the last few days, emotional in that sense, but that might just bring the fans together maybe and push the team on even more, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really, really tough the last couple of days, I have to admit, but I think the whole crowd will spur Argyle on, and coming together is the main thing. So it's going to be a sight to be seen.
Yeah, should be a memorable one, yeah. Okay, so 3-0. Let's hope so, eh? Thank you very much.
Our heartfelt condolences go out to all those affected. We'd also like to thank the emergency services for their quick and brave actions on responding to this terrible incident. Please would you join us in a minute's silence to remember those who lost lives, loved ones and friends. The silence will begin and end on the referee's whistle.
Mr. Bradfield, but not as funny.
Come on! Ready? Go!
Hello guys, we are back in the car after the first league game at home park with the fans in such a long time, and good news, it ended in victory. Plymouth Argyle 1, Gillingham 0, 88th minute, Luke Jeffcott, wonder goal in my opinion, and what a fantastic way to end the day. It was an emotional game like we all said at the start of the day, obviously with everything that's happened in the city, the minute silence, you know, really poignant. And the fans, you know, really got behind the team. It was great to see for the first time in such a long time. It was a bit of a cagey game. It was a typical Steve Evans sort of game plan, really. Looked like they were coming for a point. He even told his goalkeeper off for kicking the ball out really fast at the end of the second half, which made me laugh. But we dug in there. Second half, we were attacking the Devonport end where I was sat, and we kept going and going and going. And then a moment of quality right at the end, Luke Jeffcott seals the win. So Rich is back on the channel.
Hi everyone.
Rich, what did you make of today?
Wow, it was emotional, and it was just as well. I thought Gillingham thought half was brilliant.
Yeah, but sort of like we just kept digging in there, didn't we?
Yeah, we just did it, and what a difference having 3 decent centre backs at the back.
Yeah, that's right.
Dan John Wilson was brilliant.
Solid, wasn't
And Brandon, you saw the quality what went up to what we never had last season with our young defence.
Because Gillingham actually have quite a physical forward line, really.
Very physical.
Yeah.
And John Tinde died, that was in the first half was brilliant.
And the man that did it for us last season, and obviously the season before, Jeff got a lot of stick from the fans, but he showed today why you just need to give him time.
Yeah, Jack got shown that bit of quality what the team needed.
Yeah.
Then lay off him for 1 second.
Yeah.
And you got that end result right now.
And in general, Rich, how does it feel to sort of be back today?
Oh, I love it. I went in the new down areas.
Yeah.
At the where we got off.
Yeah.
The bits of food on that were incredible.
Yeah, and it was just to have the fans back as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bus, amazing.
The buzz,
food in it
So,
right now.
I didn't go to any friendlies on purpose because I wanted to literally come back and savour it properly with all the fans, and for me it was worth doing that. But you saw a difference from the friendlies as well.
Oh, massive difference.
Obviously over 10,000. Usually it'd probably be more, but it's understandable. You know, COVID hasn't actually gone away. It's still an issue, and I'm sure some people are still a bit nervous about it. But hopefully as the season goes on, we can get more fans in, and hopefully make Home Park a strong place, you know, a fortress, make teams worry coming here. I think if we're going to do well, we need to do that, don't we?
We definitely need to, yeah.
Yeah. And finally, Rich, before we go, obviously emotional day today, terrible thing that happened in the city over the last few days. How did you think it sort of felt in the stadium? Do you think Argyle dealt with it well?
Not at the top, no. I thought the bad done after that mile interruption during the minute silence.
Yeah, unfortunately there was a little bit of an interruption during it there. There's always one. And also I think, you know, it was very emotional for the players, which they didn't really start very quick, did they? And I think maybe the occasion sort of maybe could have got to them a little bit, but they showed character to get through that. And I think the outpour of emotion at the end when we, you know, got that win, and then Ryan Lowe at the end, class act with the shirt, with the Plymouth green heart on it, really was, you know, a really great moment. I think that we'll all remember, and you know, it's hopefully a positive now going forwards. Yeah, so overall, a happy end to the day.
Oh, well,
yeah. So we've got the goal on the vlog, so hopefully you'll enjoy seeing that. So we move on now to Tuesday night, which we will be at Cambridge United at home. Cambridge are a newly promoted team, so again, I think they're going to probably turn up a little bit similar, wanting to just sort of get a result if they can. And I think we're going to have to work hard to beat them as well. But if we can get 2 home wins in a row, that'll be a good start.
Major important.
So if you want to comment what you thought of today's game, please do. Also, if you want to give us some predictions for the Cambridge game on Tuesday night, please do give us your name and we'll shout you out at the start of the next vlog on Tuesday night. So thank you guys for tuning into Janners on Tour. It's been such a long time, but we are so happy to be back, and we are all going to be happy tonight.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure. Please subscribe, please share our videos. You know, we're still growing, we still want to sort of get this channel up and running. You'll notice we've got some away fans on this morning. We've got an away fan on. We want to start interviewing more people and sort of getting more people on the channel as well. So thank you for your support, and we will see you for the Cambridge game on Tuesday. I've been Sam.
I'm Victor, nice seeing you all.
And we'll see you again. Green Army, come on. Good to be back.